I'm feeling ignorant, I'm feeling real.
Good evening, everybody. This is J Neko Y. Oh, my adjustment for my camera just a little bit odd. Okay. So, people know me as J Neko Y, Jamie. I'm coming to you live again, or not really recording, the continuation of this game, Witcher 3. So, as you notice, I am playing really hard on trying to finish this quest with Kiera Metz. If you forgot who she was, go check episode something, a few episodes back. Her picture, blonde woman. She asked me to do her a favor with the rats and something. So, and I solved that in the last episode. So I needed that's 2 episodes ago. So I needed to do her a favor, get something for her, bring it back. But there's gonna be a little bit of a surprise for those who are into the romantic situations. All right, so I want this to happen, and it's gonna happen, regardless. Okay, all right, let's do this. Definitely, let's do this. Okay, wow, and we're in game.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon.
So I am using my witch's senses to figure out where did it go. It went off-road. Okay. Something happened to the wagon that she was waiting for delivery. Does not look good. That's me growling. Brr, brr. And this is nipples, just in case you guys forgot.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. Human, from an artery, package still intact. Don't sense anything magic though. Wonder how Keira will explain this one.
Poor guy.
Hid and waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
Aha, 3 times the cost, blah 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 blah. This one catch from the deliver the goods to Velen. That's too bad for this guy. Anyway. Where do I got to go? I gotta go here. And here I go. I don't need to refuel my thing. I'm not gonna do any other battles other than whatever comes on the road. I suppose, right? This is recording, right? Yeah, it's recording. Okay.
starting to miss you.
Hello. Well, I got the substance you wanted, but I want something from you.
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Please do. Dun, dun, dun. Potion of clearance returns all abilities developed spent in the pool redistribution. Sounds good. When the time comes, I'll come to her. Yeah, that's enough.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic.
Not a speck of
Care
magic.
to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you.
I'm not being a
But
part of
we
this
must
movie.
Wait a bit.
Fine, I'll wait.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out.
Uh-huh.
You've been patient, thank you.
I've been
It's
patient.
almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. Became Vin Capel.
That's some pretty nice magic. It's like Cinderella.
Third mouse, what happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Keira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale, I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Well, here's the thing. I think my horse is very jealous. I'm a witcher, not a gigolo. Choices. Now, if I do this, I'm going to be unfaithful to Yennefer and the strange girl. But you know, it doesn't matter to me. With pleasure.
Sounds tempting.
I live
So
once.
tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan.
Don't make me look like Justin Bieber.
So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men.
What?
Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Okay, she didn't really dye my hair, but it's okay. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna race you then. Screw that. Bye-bye. I'm good at racing.
Yeah, yeah!
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
Actually, no.
barbarians.
Ah. No problem, I'll catch you. No problem. Well, romantic
Thought you were
dinner.
a better horseman.
For the record, I was riding a mouse.
For someone who usually trots around on a roach, that shouldn't present a challenge. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Could have told me.
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped?
If I'd known I'd get a glass of Zubaram dry in return, of course.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
Really? How's that?
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've two options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Really?
Romantic. Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits. So?
Oh my. She's asking me, do I want to do this with her? Romantic evening. Don't have to ask me twice. I would definitely do it. Still got my coat though. Hope you don't mind, because I'm not feeling well. Or I'm not in the mood, which kind of kills. Or sorry, there's someone else. Who am I to refuse? Typical. Not in the mood. That's a kind of a woman's I don't know. I think that's a woman's answer to guys. So that would throw. That's a complete mood killer. Sorry, there's someone else. Yeah. If I do it, I gotta do a lot of filtering. A lot of filtering. And did I say I have to do a lot of filtering? Yeah, we're doing this. When I'm in filtering, buffering, I have to block all the goodies of the human body. Okay.
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Really? Then close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough. Keira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not?
With Witcher? Yeah, that's fun. I have my senses. I could smell your perfume. I'm gonna take this plant while I'm at it. I can smell your perfume. Wait a minute. Where? Go again.
Could have kept her shoes on.
She's gotta be down this way.
Now, where's that Cinderella gone to?
Oh my. Oh my.
Found me.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I have nothing on me, but I'll think of something. Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. Bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Oh, you did something to me. You did a magic sleep on me. Much.
Keira? Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle. The tower.
Ah! Why does she do this to me? Alright. You know what? I'm nice enough to let her learn something if she's going to leave. Now I gotta swim through all this. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. This is a one-night stand situation. Yeah, it was. Man. Seriously, why do I have to swim across this thing? I guess this is like the afterbath thing situation. Well, it's a good thing I killed all the monsters beforehand. Nobody likes it when you go swimming. I can't jump over. Just trying to avoid monsters in general. I hate monsters. Especially monsters that don't give me
A
anything.
light. Top floor of the tower.
Mm-hmm. The notes from that deadly disease.
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
Nope, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Well, here's the thing. Radovid's not interested in medication, not a strong point, but Radovid never forgets. That is strong.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid, tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
Suicide.
This is suicide, Keira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kiera Metz, advisor to Foltest and member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
And when she means parlay, that means she has to negotiate. The same way, what's his name? Jin Kung-un, I forget his name, and Trump are parlaying, conversing, negotiating. Hopefully they don't kill each other situation. Or it doesn't make us kill each other. Oh, one of those things. So this is what she's gonna do, is the enemy who won the war, and she was in the previous government. So, or I can tell her to go to Keira Metz, which is my home castle, which is perfect. So, go to Keira Metz.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
I wish I could. Now, here's the thing. Should I let her keep the notes that has the medicine? Before I go, the notes, I'll take them. Though she... Or see you at Kaer Morhen. Should I trust her? This is the long-term result. Well, if she goes, she has nothing. She might leave. See you at Kaer Morhen. Let me be nice about it.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen? Beds free of bedbugs, mostly.
I long to be there already. See you, Geralt.
Do not let me down. Okay, besides, she might make something useful and my feet are wet. Why am I not wearing shoes? Am I not wearing shoes? I'm not wearing boots. I'm not wearing gloves. That's why I'm getting hit so hard. Okay. Alright. Alright. Next episode, I need to go forward. There's something I need to get done. And then take care of a few things on the way. I'll figure out what my next quest will be. Alright, gentlemen and ladies. Have a good day. And I'll see you on the next storyboard. Yeah.